In his early 20s, Peter Diamandis was studying to become a doctor at Harvard Medical School, but his real passion was space exploration. In fact, the only reason he was able to graduate from Harvard was because the dean made him promise that he would never actually practice medicine. If you look at a lot of science fiction, the spaceships often involve some form of artificial gravity. For instance, in 2001, A Space Odyssey, you might remember the big spinning wheel. And the idea is that that gives astronauts a sense of gravity. And it works a bit like this. So here we have our astronaut, and if we spin the wheel, we can see that the astronaut sticks to the side of the wheel. Now, I won't embarrass myself by trying to name the forces involved. But this is important for astronauts because artificial gravity will help fight muscle decay and bone weakening. In the science fiction novel Neuromancer, there is a huge space station Las Vegas called Freeside that looks like this. A hollow tube, it's supposed to narrow out at each end, but this one doesn't. And there are hotels and casinos built on the inside of the tube all the way along. There is one road running the length of the Freeside, and the whole thing spins to give everybody a sense of gravity. Now this would be several miles long, and the spinning wheel in 2001 would be about the size of a warehouse. And Peter Diamandis wondered if these systems could be shrunk. He won $50,000 from NASA to study an idea that he came up with of essentially a spinning bed. It's called the artificial gravity sleeper, and the astronaut's head would be at the center of the spin, and while they're snoozing, their body would be rotated around. And the question is, would this make the astronaut feel dizzy? Would it make them sick? Or would it be a sensible way of fighting muscle loss? Now, one of his friends actually spent 9 nights in a row in this system, and we wanted to find out if it would actually make somebody dizzy. So I co-opted a test pilot, and we headed off to here to try and find out. Now, a roundabout like this is actually the inspiration that gave Peter Diamandis the idea. If we get our astronaut into position, we'll spin it around and see if they wake up dizzy. You've got to keep your head in the center. Okay? Okay, let's slow it down and see how we did. Okay, up you get and tell us how you feel.
Dizzy.
You really dizzy? Are you really dizzy? There you go. And there it is. Our continuity might be all messed up, but so is the artificial gravity sleeper, at least going by our tests.
Subscribe!
Thank you. Subscribe for more if you like these. So there it is. Our artificial gravity sleeper didn't work quite as well as Peter Diamandis's. All of this is described in the excellent book How to Make a Spaceship by Julian Guthrie, and I'll put a link down here somewhere so that you can find it if you want to have a look. Bye.